People are willing to take you more seriously than someone who doesn't have a certification, because right now credibility is huge. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, if you haven't, hi, my name is Kelly. I am a health coach, a fitness coach, and a nutritionist from Michigan. And today in this video, I'm giving my review of IIN in 2021. So if you don't know what IIN is, it's the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. I'm sure you've already kind of heard about it or are interested in it if you're clicking on this video, or interested in nutrition, health coaching, any of the above. This week, I'm partnering with the Institute for Integrative Nutrition on my YouTube and Instagram content, and just want to give my review now that I've been graduated for a couple years, and just kind of give my review of health coaching in 2021 if you're interested in starting, and also just after the program what you can expect and what I'm doing now with my certification. So wanted to just catch you guys up. So let's get started with the video. So I wanted to be pretty casual with you guys in today's video. So I'm just chilling right by my couch. It is a Sunday afternoon. I just made pancakes and coffee, so I'm just chilling right now, and I just want to act like you and I are just friends, because we are if you're watching this video. I wanted to go through all of the things that I have written down on my phone. So I'm going to be looking at my phone as I go through to make sure I don't miss anything. Overall, I wanted to give my IIN experience. Overall, it is very informative. If you don't have a nutrition background, you're gonna be totally fine if you end up getting this health coaching certification, because they go through all the nutrition basics, dietary theories, pretty much anything you really need to know to be able to answer people's questions on the outside world. So anyone that comes to you with a nutrition question, if it's a health coaching client, someone on social media, you'll be able to give a general response to 90% of people, I would say. There's always that one person that asks something that you might not know, which I always just say, I'll get back to you, and they teach you that at IIN, just to get back to them and do your own research and then come back with an educated response, which is great news, because that means you don't have to go through college like I did and get a nutrition degree. You can, which makes you look even more credible, but with a health coaching certification, you can look credible because you have that IIN name, which they're very well known and established in the health coaching world. So I would say that it is a very informative program that you can use in order to increase your credibility. If you're posting information on social media or taking on health coaching clients, all you really need to have is a health coaching certification to be able to give your opinion on nutrition and help people and guide them to a healthier life. So the first half of the program is very nutrition focused. So the basics of nutrition, and there's tons of good speakers. So even if you already have a nutrition background like I did, you can still listen to all the great speakers. And there were tons of notes that I was taking every single module. There's, I believe, 40 modules throughout the whole program. I did the 1-year program, but there's also a 6-month program. And I was just taking notes left and right. And I already have the background in nutrition. And there were still a ton of things that I learned even though I went to college to be in nutrition. The second half is more focused on business, and I've talked about IIN in the past, and I've said that some of their information on business is a little outdated because I wanted them to focus more on social media. I feel like that is so big right now, especially if you're creating your own business. Social media, creating your own brand and presence on social media is so important. But I will say that knowing how to do social media is something that takes time. Even if someone tells you something on what to do, you know, when to post, what hashtags to use, what videos to make, it still requires you to make effort on your end. So even if IIN told you all these secret tips on social media, it still requires you to put in the effort. So I would say IIN gives a good general idea for marketing and business, and it gives you more of the actual tools. So the actual program overview, something for someone to sign as far as joining your health coaching program, credit card authorization forms, a program overview and templates, different revisit forms. So if you've already had your first initial meeting, doing a revisit with them in a couple weeks to rediscuss that person's goals. It gives you that form and goal sheets. It gives you all these business tools and handouts to be able to give potential clients or your actual clients during the program. So that's their main focus, and I would say that is super helpful to be able to have contracts and forms to be able to sign, because that information is actually really hard to find on YouTube and Google in general. It takes a lot more effort, where things like social media tips you can easily find online, and that's something you should be doing anyway. Even with going to IIN, you should always be looking into current social media tactics and strategies involved in owning your own business. So I wouldn't say that that's a con of IIN. I would just say it's something you need to do in addition, which that's the case for any certification. You can't just get a certification and expect to get this big following on social media. It's something that you need to put time into. Another big thing that people have asked me is, am I gonna be prepared to take health coaching clients right after IIN? And I always say it depends on your personality. If you are very introverted, it's gonna take more time for you to feel comfortable. And I always suggest trying it out on your friends and family first, or even making content online, ebooks, newsletters, starting a social media presence on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Instagram Reels is super popular right now. So it's not that you have to take on clients after graduating from IIN. You could also make social media content and help people online, even through Zoom, now that Zoom is super popular, or through FaceTime or something like that. So even if you are introverted, there's ways to use your IIN health coaching certification. But if you're really extroverted, I don't think you're gonna have a problem with taking on clients in person. I think that it is something that comes with time, no matter what you are, if you're introverted or extroverted. But if you're extroverted, you shouldn't have any problem putting yourself out there to take on clients. But it definitely has to do with your personality, and the only way to make yourself feel more comfortable is to just keep doing it. And my last overview, kind of just review of IIN, is that it really increases your credibility. On social media right now, a lot of people are making videos on nutrition and fitness, and having the actual certification behind your name is key. I would say that it makes you look a lot more credible, and people are willing to take you more seriously than someone who doesn't have a certification, because right now credibility is huge. So that is a reason alone to get a certification, to be able to feel more confident in yourself and for people to feel more confident in you. Change of scenery, we're gonna talk about after IIN, what I ended up doing with my certification and what I'm doing now. I think I've talked about this in another one of my videos, but in case you haven't seen it, or if this is the first time watching my content, I ended up taking on some clients after graduating, and it was just family and friends mostly. And then I decided to get my fitness coach certification. So if you're wondering, okay, why did you get two? I've always been really interested in fitness and working out in general, and nutrition, and I really wanted to combine the two together. So IIN is great for nutrition information, but they don't go over fitness as much because that's not the main focus. So I wanted to, again, add some more credibility and do that. Not to say that you have to do that, but that was just something that I was interested in. So I graduated from IIN, took on a few clients, again, mostly friends and family, and then I applied to a few health coaching jobs to just kind of get my feelers out there. One was to be able to help a doctor, and it was in a skincare office, and so I was really interested in that and helping with health coaching in that way, because they were saying that a lot of people were wanting to know more about nutrition and how it impacts their skin. So I was thinking about doing that. I've also thought about working in different healthcare facilities. So there was one place that they wanted a wellness coordinator, so I was thinking about doing that. I went through interview after interview after interview. There were probably 5 or 6 different jobs that I interviewed for, and I never really felt fully like, okay, this is my spot. This is where I fit in. This is where I'm going to use all of my skills and tools, and these people are really going to appreciate me. I never really felt that way. So I kept looking, kept searching, and then I started working out at F45, which, if you don't know, is a functional training fitness studio, and there's different stations around the room. It's all HIIT style, all circuit training, and they reached out to me to be an influencer for their studio, and I said yes immediately because I was always interested in F45. I've seen it on other people's YouTube videos, and so I was like, oh, perfect, there's one kind of near my area. So I went in, started working out with them, loved the training team, and that was the moment when I realized, okay, these people actually appreciate me and my skills. And then when quarantine hit, they reached out to me to be a virtual trainer because at the time I was getting my fitness coach certification. So it really combined all of my interests because they wanted to use me for my nutrition knowledge, my health coaching knowledge, and my fitness knowledge. So it combined all of those skills. And I really highly recommend trying to find a company or a place, if you can, that really just combines all of your passions and skills and is willing to use you for those skills, where you can actually learn and progress all of the things that you want to do and just continue on and really perfecting your style and skill, because that is what is going to give you value if you ever decide to create your own business out of it. It's good to practice on people, it's good to have a network of people, and then if you ever want to do something on your own, at least you have that information. With F45, I'm able to use all of that all rolled into one, and it has allowed me to be way more extroverted, way more confident in my skills, and they just really appreciate me for what I bring to the table. And so it's just a snowball effect. I appreciate them for allowing me to be able to increase my skills, and then they're appreciating me because I'm able to help people at their studio with goals that they have. So it's just constantly snowballing, and they're adding value to me, I'm adding value to them, and I highly recommend using that. And the reason why I got that job was because I had my nutrition information, my health coaching certification from IIN, and also my fitness coach certification. So making yourself credible, standing out, using your passions and skills, and also being able to find a place that incorporates all of those things into one is super important. So IIN definitely helped me to be able to get that job, which is really cool to be able to say now, looking back on it. And that is everything that I wanted to talk about in this video. I just wanted to give an overview 2 years later of where I am now, and also just some little tips along the way. But definitely check out all the links down below that I'm going to have in the description box. There's going to be a sample class to IIN, also a curriculum guide and a program overview, and then some YouTube videos that I've done in the past. If you want any other resource links, definitely message me on Instagram. That's the fastest way to get to me, with your email, and just tell me you want some more information, and I'll send you an email of even more resources to look at. The next course does start September 13th, so definitely get in there quickly. You can always use my code, which is just my name, Kelly Sundberg, for some money off and a discount. If you've learned anything through me, definitely use my name to get a little bit of some money off from the program. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, again, let me know, but I will see you in my next video. Bye.